pulling out the summer tank tops today to help myself get on track and in gear. I am 100% real with you guys, but I am super self-conscious about my arms, so the black jacket covering those suckers. With society today, I would not go out in public in this outfit. When I went to the store earlier this morning, I had a big extra large oversized Old Navy sweatshirt on that probably came down to here. Because I'm so self-conscious about the way I look. Literally, I wear oversized things to try to cover it up, and I probably just make myself look fatter. And here I am on YouTube sharing my keto journey, and I keep failing, I keep going off the wagon, I keep eating carbs, and I don't have a miraculous keto journey to share yet. But I'm hoping that posting videos will help me stay on track, so sooner or later I can show you guys an amazing body. My eating issues and my issues towards food, when I grew up, I was forced to sit at the table like late at night. I mean, I'm not sure how late, but being a kid, it felt like I was there all night. I had to eat my meat and Brussels sprouts. And I remember growing up, I didn't like the meat. I didn't really like the vegetables. I always ate like the sides on my plate, the mashed potatoes, the macaroni. What we all know now is the crap. And I remember we would go to the grocery store growing up, and you know, my mom would buy the chips and the Kool-Aid and you know all. I grew up eating a lot of junk food. And through the course of my childhood, my mom went on quite a few diets, and healthy food was like fruits and vegetables. When I was in high school, she went on the Atkins diet, and that was my first real success losing weight. I wasn't born obese. I was actually born premature. I weighed only like 3 pounds, and I guess back in 1985 they didn't even sell premature baby clothes, so my mom said she bought me baby doll outfits. Hence the reason why I'm probably only 4'11". And food is obviously my enemy because I don't have a lot of structure for it. Sorry, I pretty much lost my train of thought because my husband just showed up back home. But I got overweight over time. Probably by the time I hit junior high school, I was one of the biggest girls. And you know, my mom wasn't educated. She didn't know about food, I guess. She didn't know how to teach me how to eat healthy and start a healthy relationship with food from early on. Because when she was growing up, her mom always said, if you want to lose weight, don't eat. You know, so as a teenager, I did a lot of that too. I'd skip breakfast. Would skip meals, but then when I would eat, I would be so hungry that I would overeat. And I noticed that it's like that with me. I have good willpower. I was on a low-fat, 800-calorie day diet, 1,200, under 1,200. I maintained 100 pounds for like 3 years. I exercised like crazy. I made my knees sore on the treadmill. And I have the willpower. So I don't know why on keto I keep jumping off the train and going back to the carbs, because I have the willpower. But see, I can go with that willpower a long time and then just like cave and give in and like eat a bunch of crap. And on keto, that completely derails you, and you end up gaining what you lost plus some back. Okay, it's about to get loud in here. He turned his TV on, so I'm going to kind of wrap it up. Dark secrets they've been hiding. There it goes. Anything that you don't already know, you're not already going through yourself, the main thing is whether you're doing keto perfectly, it's low carb, it's keto, it's dirty keto, it's what you can afford, it's what you can do. I mean, financially, it ain't good right now, but keto is possible, even on the tightest budget, trust me. And as long as you aren't giving up, and as many times as you get on the keto wagon and fall off, jump off, sabotage yourself, as long as you get back on and try again, whether it's I've been doing this since 2016. So, to wrap it up, I'm going to say why I keep coming back to keto and why I'm not just doing low carb, which is normally 150 grams or less a day. Number one, when I go 150 grams or less a day and it's like oatmeal, low carb breads, tortillas, stuff like that, the appetite's out of control. I'm like starving. Like I use the starving feeling like this is good. If I'm starving, my willpower is like up there, yay. On keto, low carb, which is 50 total, 20 net, somewhere around in there, the appetite control. I can eat some eggs and bacon, some scrambled eggs, stay full, you know, without thinking about food for half my day. With that being said, I also find that KISS, Keep It Simple Stupid Keto, works the best for me. As close to zero as possible. Eggs, butter, cheese, heavy whipping cream, meat. I have the best success when I stay away from all the recipes. What I keep finding, yes, I love sharing them. I love making the videos for you. I love having Anna try this stuff. But what I think is really true to the keto success is not to find recipes that are keto approved that mimic foods that got me in this mess in the first place. Like with the fat bombs, I am not the kind of person that can have a yummy fat bomb sitting in the freezer and eat one and call it a day. I could literally just pop in one after another until they're gone. Fat bombs do not last in this house, especially if Anna likes them. That's why I want to look for some savory fat bombs. But then again, I want to lose fat, so on keto, fat is just the tool to keep me full. It's not a macro that I'm like, I think my macros say like 100 grams of fat. I'm trying to lose fat. I'm not going to try to hit that goal every day. The only two goals that I try to hit is to stay under the 20 carbs and the protein. And I do have trouble hitting the protein that it says. Another thing I wanted to bring up, you know, when I was on low fat, fat-free diet, you know, my husband would make cake brownies. He's a huge sweet eater. You know, I'd have my fruit, you know, and fruit was the healthy version of the sweet. Well, on keto, you know, the monk fruit sweetener is the only thing I can handle, and that's expensive. Almond flour's expensive, you know, so I can't really, and fruit, you know, is just going to sabotage, so I can't really have a substitute. So, for an example, I don't know if being on keto is causing a binging disorder, because I'd never consider myself a binge eater, but the last time I cheated, I tried these. They are yogurt crisps. And I couldn't just eat one. I couldn't just eat two. Serving size is 19 pieces. I almost ate the whole freaking bag because of that sugar, that sweet, that addiction. So I'm going to admit I'm addicted to carbs and sugar. This video is running super long, so I'm going to wrap it up. But this is the first video where I've actually sat here and talked a lot. And I appreciate anybody who watches this and listens to what I have to say. And if you haven't subscribed, consider doing so if you like the content. I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. I remember when I first started this channel and it got up to 12, and that's just like super exciting. And 41 people, I never thought. And I'm totally happy with 41 people. You guys are awesome. If you are subscribed, consider hitting that notification bell if you haven't, so you'll be notified on any new videos that I post. I'll let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.